Hi, I'm Krueger, the sweetest psychopath you'll ever meet, and welcome back to my channel. Almost Halloween time, and unfortunately I got super sick and super busy with work. I haven't had time to fucking film or upload anything, but I'm back and I've created this cute little makeup look inspired by Drac Makens. She is one of my favorite YouTubers here on this platform. I found her a couple years ago and I just fell in love with how creative and how different she is. She can take anything and turn it into some crazy ass beautiful look. She's not your boring little Jaclyn Hill basic bitch either. Looks are interesting and creative, and she's very original. I know the look I did create, I believe she also was inspired by another artist, but this was like her first YouTube tutorial I believe she had posted. So if you haven't seen her, go ahead and check her out. If you want to see how I create this spooky little look, stick around to the end and let's get to it. I try to use all the exact same products she did, but I think the only one that we have in common is the Venus palette from Lime Crime. So I'm going to start off with Divine and put that all over everywhere. I already primed my eye as always. I'm going to go into Creation to I'm going to go into Iconic. I'm going to go into Blood Sugar, and I'm going to use the white shade from in here. Do Divine with my YSL brush. Kind of soften up the front part, and I always love this brush to smoke out the ends. Then I'm going to go into the black lip liner from the Aaliyah collection. There's a lot of weird fucking reflecting going on. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck's up. I need to sharpen this. I use the Aaliyah lip liner to kind of create the start of the bat wing. Kind of just look like a really sad chola right now on this side. But I'm going to take the Tarte gel liner and this little Bella brush. And I'm starting to start and I'm gonna start kind of creating the little bat wings. This is the hardest part for me, honestly. I hate using so much black, it just gets messy. Kind of detailing it with more liners and shadows. Voice at the side of my face is uneven, so I feel like I have less room to work on than I did on this side. I'm gonna go into this broken ass busted primal eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics. It's a straight up black, and I'm gonna use this just to fill in everything else from this area. Then I'm gonna start dipping into some of the red shades from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette to start smoking out under the eye here. I'm going in first with Prick. Sorry if you hear noise, it's the dogs running around. Or the demons. I'm never sure anymore. I'm going to take my YSL brush to kind of just smoke out all under here. Sorry, the dog's barking or the demons are yelling. I don't know. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay red lip liner and apply this all over the waterline. Is this one eye safe? I don't know. Is this eye safe? I don't know. But I'm doing it anyway. I did it on this side earlier, but I feel like it faded off. Gonna go back into my Stila eyeliner to finish off connecting the eyeliner with the wings. Going back into Iconic, I'm going to take it on the end of the little Anastasia brush and kind of pat that all over the liner. Kind of hopefully smoke it up a little bit. So Drac Makens did use Vampire Liquid Lipstick from Kat Von D. I do own that one as well. It's just buried in my trunk of makeup over there, and it's going to take me a while to look for it. So I'm going to use vein from NARS because it's very similar. I'm going to darken it up a little though with some Night Moth lip liner, and I am going to apply some Royal Lash mascara, and we should have a complete look. Oh, and then she did have a cross on her head. I'm going to add that too, I forgot. Hi! Okay, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and added the Night Moth lip liner with the Vein lipstick from NARS. And I know Drac Makens doesn't like wearing false lashes, but I do. And I added the V from Sugar Pill just to, I think they went well with this little vampire look because, you know, V is for vampire. Hopefully you like this gorgeous ghoul look. I'll go ahead and leave her channel and everything linked down below. She has really cool looks, and I really want to start myself like creating bigger, cooler looks than your regular, boring, basic bitch shit. Oh my god, I did go see the new Halloween movie last night. It was fucking cute. Oh, here's my little cup. It's all dirty because I was already drinking out of it. Little Jamie Lee Curtis over here. Mr. Michael over here. It says Halloween. My thoughts on it. I'm going to give the whole movie a rundown. So if you don't want any spoilers, if you don't want to hear about what happened, you want to go see it for yourself, or if you want to go see it and come back and talk about it, let's do that. So, if you don't want to hear about the movie, don't forget to like this video and go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. But let's talk about Halloween. First of all, right from the trailer, and I got the gig that the fact that they canceled out every single movie after the first one was a little like, what the fuck for me. Okay, I get if they wanted to cancel out the rest of the family and all that. H2O did. I know it skipped from 1 to H2O and Resurrection. I get why they want to, I understand why they want to cut a lot of them out, but the fact that they even cut out the second film, in my opinion, honestly, and they do touch on the movie too, today's standards, the way Jamie Lee Curtis is portrayed in the trailer about fucking loading up on guns, her hideout and all that shit, after part 2 was canceled out of the equation, I'm kind of like, okay, he killed his sister. 15 years later, he killed 3 of her friends. So, okay, after part 2 was cut out, that means it ended at the house. He no longer followed her to the hospital, killed all the people at the hospital, so it ended at the house, which makes it, okay, we don't really get the fact that he's superhuman. He went after her once, killed her friends, and then was shot off the balcony and arrested. So in the trailer, it feels like, okay, all the other movies still exist. That's why she's so paranoid and, like, taking extra precaution. But, so it's kind of like, why is she being so extra about everything? He never came after you again after he got arrested, and it's been 40 years, girl. Like, I thought it was a little extreme, and it made her seem very paranoid, schizophrenic, which I kind of do touch base on the movie. That I did like the way they portrayed Michael, honestly. Like, he was just this... They kept it like he was just a silent, cold-blooded killer. He was much more brutal in a way, I feel. Although I feel some kills were randomly added just to create a big body count. Like, it was like, okay, I enjoyed the kills, believe me. I enjoy a big body count. But I was kind of like, okay, everyone, like some people were just like killed just to be killed for the movie. Like, it was whatever. I enjoyed it. But Michael goes all out. He kills kids, he kills women, he kills men, he kills everybody. He killed my dog next, she don't shut up. So then we just start where it's like these 2 journalists who are working on a podcast want to go interview Laurie and Michael, and kind of want to get them together to do a little interview together. Of course, Laurie denies it. Michael is the whole reason they're doing this because it's been 40 years since the murders. Michael is being transferred out from a mental hospital to like an all-around prison. And of course, on the way to the prison, he escapes, the bus crashes, all the inmates escape, kills a bunch of people on the way out, and then he makes his way back to Haddonfield. On the way over there, he does kill a mechanic to get his jumpsuit. Oh, I love the fucking death scene. Well, they don't show the death, but the fucking body is mangled up. His jaw's like ripped open and all his teeth are yanked out. And that's when in the trailer, when it shows him attacking that woman in the bathroom when he throws all the teeth. So spoilers alert. I'm giving everything away. So if you don't want to know, you want to go see for yourself, go do that first. So after that, he throws all the teeth in, and you think it's the dog. From my interpretation of the trailer, I thought it was the doctor she was with, but it's not. Well, he's not even a doctor, he's a journalist, sorry. I thought it was that man's teeth, but he's actually pumping gas and he finds all the bodies, and Michael's attacking that woman in the stall. The man goes in and attempts to save her and ends up just getting his skull crushed in. The woman, of course, tries to get away. She tries to reach out for the crowbar that the guy tried to defend himself with, but Michael goes in and he like strangles her, lifts her up to the top and snaps her little neck. Of course, the police find it. They find out Michael's on his way back to Haddonfield. I feel like a lot of characters were quickly introduced and quickly murdered. I did enjoy the scene with the babysitter and the little boy she was babysitting. The chemistry just were cute. It was very like modern, you know, trying to like, oh, the little smart mouth kid and the babysitter. Of course, it starts off where Lori and her boyfriend are at a dance. He's a cheating asshole. He throws her fucking phone in a tub of cheese and she's left to walk home. She's gonna go meet up with her friend or something, but then she's gonna go meet up with her friends who's babysitting, and of course they're gonna do the typical teen thing, put the kid to sleep and party. But on her way over there, her friend is murdered. On the trailer too, it's the girl's babysitting the little boy, and she goes to push the door closed, and then she opens it, and Michael's behind there. I honestly thought that was gonna be like a friend. From what I got from the trailer, I thought it was gonna be a friend hiding out and like pretending to be Michael and kill her, but no, it's Michael. He slices her hand up. She tries to escape. She puts up a little fight. Doesn't help. He stabs the shit out of her, kills her. Oh, he'll stab the shit out of her. Then the police come back and they find the boyfriend like stuck up on the wall, kind of like. And the one part of the movie I thought was fucking stupid, and I was about to just like walk out, and it was really pointless, and it ended it quick as it happened. So the family goes all back to Laurie Strode's house, Jamie Lee Curtis's house, and they're like bunkering in there while the police have Laurie's granddaughter, and they're like rushing to like get her over there. They see Michael and they run him over. He's dead. The police officer and his doctor or whatever, the new Dr. Loomis, which was stupid, go out there to like see if he's okay, and Michael's not responsive. And then out of nowhere, the new Dr. Loomis pulls out this little blade and slits the cop's throat. And I couldn't take the movie serious at this point anymore because I just thought it was so goddamn ridiculous. So the cop's dead. Laurie's daughter, I forget her name, I think it's Anna. She's in the back and she's trying to like look up through the cop car like to see what's going on. Then you see the fucking doctor get up and he's wearing Michael's mask. And I'm like, okay. At first I thought they were going to be, because they were saying how Michael is intelligent and quite aware of what's going on around him, I thought they were going to be that who we thought was Michael this whole time wasn't Michael, and it was just another insane asylum, a patient that Michael got to help him, and that Michael was the doctor. But that wasn't the case, no. So he drags Michael's limp ass body, shoves him in the back of the cop car with Anna. I'm gonna call her Anna. I don't remember if that's her name. And he gets into the passenger seat and starts driving. And he's talking about how evil can't be killed. Something this evil must be studied and blah, blah, blah. And I was already like, I'm out. This is stupid. But then Michael wakes up and he breaks the fucking little guard thing between the cop car and the driver, smashes the doctor through the thing. The car, they pull over, he yanks him out, he stomps on his head and kills him, and that's that. And I'm kind of like, okay. As the movie goes on, you kind of forget that happened, and you're like, why the fuck did that happen? That was so stupid. Cut to one of my favorite parts in the movie. I just love the reveal, is when Laurie's daughter's husband goes out to see the cop car there, thinking that they brought the daughter home. When he goes out there, he finds the two cops dead. One of them's like head is hollowed out like a jack-o'-lantern. It's in the lap of the other dead cop. Michael then pops up behind him, wraps something around his neck, pops his neck, and then that's when he finally gets into Laurie's house. They have a little fight. Laurie's barricades her daughter into the basement, the little hideout, the bunker. Where she's searching the house trying to kill Michael. They have a showdown. The granddaughter finally gets to the house. Her mom hears her, so she goes up to get her. They hide out while Laurie's shooting up the place, trying to fighting with Michael. I thought they were gonna kill her actually at one point. I couldn't stop laughing at one point though, where she's like, when she finally finds Michael. they're in a room full of mannequins and she can't find them, and then out of nowhere the two mannequins like bust to the side and Michael like lunges at her. It just looked really funny to me. So they start fighting. I think he stabs her once good in the gut, and then he throws her off the balcony. Then you just see her body there, and then he turns back and he turns to look again, and she pulled a Michael Myers and her ass is gone. So he goes down and he finds out that the daughter and the granddaughter are hiding in the little basement. He breaks that little cabinet thing that is like the door, and he walks down there. They blast him. He falls down the stairs, and at that point I was like, good, he fell downstairs. Use your shotgun. And the millions of guns that they had that honestly went to waste because they never used them. Blast his fucking head off. No, she didn't. They run upstairs. Oh, he grabs they lock him in the basement. They set the place on fire. And then, like Sally from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they hop in the back of a pickup truck and ride off into the night. I'm like, okay, so they left it open for a sequel. Obviously, that fool ain't dead, especially after the credits and all that shit. All the music stops and you just hear Michael breathing. So I'm like, ooh, okay, a sequel. Which I ain't mad about, bitch. I love a sequel. I love a horror sequel. But I thought it was going to be very like, okay, this is the last one, maybe at least for Jamie Lee. I thought she was going to die in the movie. I thought she was going to like fight with Michael to the death, and thought that she was going to somehow sacrifice herself in a way of killing them both. But that did not happen. They both survived at the end. I liked it. I did like it, but I feel like it wasn't anything like climactic or special. You know, I mean, I guess they want to do more sequels, but I mean, how much more can they squeeze out of this franchise? I mean, I will go see each and every single one, even if it looks dumb, because I love horror movies and I go see everything. Except for that Truth or Dare movie that looks stupid as hell. But like, it was cute. It was a fun movie to watch. It's a fun movie to watch. I just wish the ending was a little more climactic, you know? It was a little kind of like, I don't know how to explain. Like when you're gonna switch holes on someone's mouth to ass, and then as you pulling it out to switch over, and then you're just so excited, kind of like not before you get to the hole and finish. And you're like, yeah, I finished, but that's kind of how I explain. That's kind of how I feel about the ending. And that whole part with the doctor was so stupid. I just couldn't take it serious when he goes to check Michael's butt and he comes back up and boo, he's wearing the mask. I was like, the fuck is this shit? That was stupid. But anyways, I thought it'd be cute to add that little review into this little recreation of a Drac Makens Halloween look. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my little review, my little recreation of Drac Makens look. Hopefully she likes it if she sees this. So, oh, and one more thing, Snow Flush from MAC, and it's cute. Oh my! So I saw one of the girls wearing it, and I thought it was the tee. Look at this packaging, girl. It is so cute. I'm gonna dirty the shit out of that. It's like so crazy. But you open it up, and here it kind of reminds me of a little beetle. Also, kind of reminds me of their highlight Show Gold, but I promise you it's not. I'm gonna just take my dirty little finger here and swatch it. I was trying to buy it at one location, and then they told me that they only got 8 and every single employee bought it. But I was like, I ain't mad. I used to do that when I worked at a different makeup location before. But here's the swatch. And usually, bitch, I said I'm over highlights, but this has a shift of like green, pink, gold, lavender. Like, this is one fucking amazing highlight. Like, look at that bling, girl. Look at that. Oh my god. That's why when I saw it, I was like, I ain't mad that all y'all took it, bitch. I want to do the same fucking thing. Put a little here. So I just went to a different location and bought it with one of my friends who works there. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and until the next time, I'll see you girls later.